Hello, Walnut Grove Secondary students. My name is Mr. Roberto. I am excited and glad to be back here at Gator Nation. I started opening the school almost 30 years ago, and a lot of familiar faces that I'm going to recognize here from the Gordon Greenwood community and other schools that I've been principal at. So welcome back. I know we're going to do a few health and safety protocols, but once we get back, the learning is going to happen. And again, welcome back, Gator Nation.
Hi Gators, welcome back to school. My name is Ms. Renby, I'm the new Vice Principal. We're so happy to have you here, full stop. When we're out and about, you're always welcome to say hi, ask us a question, and just tell us a story. I'm looking forward to the upcoming year. Take care.
Greetings, Gator Nation. I just want to get you up to speed on one of the simplest and most important safety protocols that we have now that you've returned to Gator Nation, and that is the need for you to enter the building only through your designated access point as determined by where your period A class is in the building. And there's lots of signage to help you. It looks a little something like this. You'll notice it simply says only access for the rooms listed here, right? For example, the science wing comes through the main part of the school, which is called access point C. A big part of that is you only go in this way and you only go out that way. Let me show you how easy it is. Nice hand sanitizer station. I enter the building, my class ends, or it's lunchtime, I go out the same way I came in. See? That ain't that hard, Gators. Take care.
All right, Gators, Mr. Wilson here, dropping some knowledge on you as you come back into Walnut Grove. We want you to know that we love you, but we need you to be a little safer than you've been in the past years. Sam Squatch, Ogo Pogo, whatever you bring to the table, put it on your face. We need to see that you're taking care of yourself, taking care of others. We know you're behind that mask. You know you're behind that mask. We can't wait to see you and get things back to normal. Let's do our best, Gators. Peace.
Greetings, Gator Nation. This is your friendly neighborhood vice principal, Mr. Kitteringham here. As many of you know, things are going to look a little different this year. Some will be the same, but some will be different. And one of those things is the bell schedule, right? We're going to have a staggered lunch, a different lunch for 8s and 9s compared to 10s, 11s, 12s. And we're actually going to be using 3 different bells this year to signal the different times of the day. For example, there's going to be an all students bell, right, which applies to all the grades. And that one's going to be this kind of funky new combination of a whole bunch of sounds. You'll recognize it. We'll practice it. There's also going to be a bell for start classes for the 10s through 12s, right? That'll be what you'll remember as our original bells. And then the 8s and the 9s will have a different sounding bell. So you're going to hear 3 different bells throughout the day. Basically what you need to know is 2 of the bells are going to apply to you. The all bells, and depending on your grade, 8s and 9s, or 10s through 12s, there'll be a different bell. You'll get the hang of it. And remember, you can look on your My School Day planner to try to get the sort of the lay of the land in terms of those bells. All right, see you soon.
Okay, proper bathroom etiquette.
Is there anybody in here?
Yeah, there's already 2 people in here.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just wait.
Ta-da!
People that know me know that I can be random at times. And I thought I'd just be myself here and kind of finish off by putting together what I would call a dog's breakfast of completely random information for you guys to digest. Good luck with that. Anyways, the first piece of random information is some of you are probably wondering about some of the amazing extracurricular and clubs opportunities that we have at Walnut Grove. We know those are important and we value those as well. But we're going to hold off on the face-to-face meetings for, until we get the proper protocols and physical distancing measures in place. You're welcome to talk with your sponsor teacher and staff member and figure out what some virtual meetings could look like for September. And then hopefully when October hits, we can refine some of the details and get some of those clubs back up and running. Also, some of you might be wondering about blended learning and the fact that you might need access to some technology or laptops for that process. And so if that's you, stop by and meet our new Learning Commons or librarian, Mr. Jansen. He's going to help us with distributing tech to students and families that might need it. So swing by and talk to him and he'll have more information for you. Another huge difference this year, right, that you need to keep in mind, and I'm going to ask the teachers maybe lead a bit of a discussion with this with students, and that is that we're not in crisis remote education like we were in say May or June, right, where it was the most essential learning outcomes or curricular competencies that teachers were asked to deliver. This year, right, they're asked to deliver the full curriculum and hit on the vast majority of the curricular competencies and other learning outcomes, right? And students are expected to keep up, communicate. And for the 10th through 12s that are home by alpha doing the blended model, they need to be working during that period of time on the assignments and tasks and meet the learning outcomes, right, that the teachers have laid out. So it's a much different sort of mindset and approach than we had at the end of last year. So teachers, you might want to lead a discussion on that. Also, some other big changes, right? Again, you have to stay in your learning zone, use the washrooms in those areas. And that all now means that you can't go on those very long brain breaks. The vending machines are no longer in their normal location. They've been spread out to within the learning zones. And if you're fortunate enough to have a vending machine near your learning zone, then by all means you can use it, but you're not straying throughout the building. Also, the cafeteria is not serving as normal. Eventually it'll be up and running and there'll be a grab and go type of model or a delivery model, but within the learning zones, not from the central hub of the cafeteria anymore. So please don't wander down there at lunch or other times. And the courtyard is also off limits to students during lunchtime, right? And again, when lunch hits, you're either staying in your period A class or you're exiting the building through the same way that you came in. All right, Gators, I think that's enough dogs breakfast or lunch or dinner, whatever you want to call it for now.